Who wants to start?
Okay, so we just watched a TED Talk by Majora Carter talking about her article was called Greening the Ghetto. And so do you guys have any thoughts on what we just watched?
I thought it was pretty cool that she was able to actually do it. A lot of people have ideas of how to fix things, but she was able to actually find a way to make it work and to get it going and actually make a difference, which I thought was pretty cool.
Yeah. Because a lot of us have ideas, but none of us really take it to the next step, and she did. Especially because she did grow up in such a hard neighborhood, and most of those people you think wouldn't really care or even know how to even begin to fix their situation.
Yeah.
And she has.
I thought it was cool that she actually it's cool seeing an example of somebody actually getting out of the situation that she was in, because she was talking about how her family was living in really, really bad conditions and stuff like that, and she was able to actually get out of it. So now that she's moved forward with this plan, she's able to help other people see that it is possible and that this can happen and make the world better in this way. So.
The stats that she was giving us, they were pretty nuts, just about how why all the power plants and sewage and water treatment centers and everything, the chances of those going to the poor neighborhoods are 2-3 times more likely than any other kind of neighborhood. And just that because they're poor, they have to deal with all of the bad stuff, which then, it's just a destructive cycle. You can't really get out of it, because they have asthma because of the chemical plants and all the 7 times more, it's 7 times higher than the national average in these little ghetto areas, is what she was saying. And they have all these health problems, because why would they want to go outside when they're right next to a garbage disposal place or chemical plants or anything like that, and just destroys their health. And then
they don't have the money to go to a doctor to get help.
It shows. I was thinking of the class discussion that we just had about how the guys on those that are the dominant group, or those that are upper class and stuff, have to they need those that are lower. And so I was just thinking about how they need to find a place to put these power plants and stuff. Yeah, they need a place for all these bad things to a place for them. And so they're just using them.
They don't want it somewhere where it's going to affect their life.
Yeah, exactly. And also, I don't think any of us knew, those statistics. At least I didn't. I didn't really think about it. So it just also shows how, ignorant we are, and, how this inequality is still in our, it's still in the world today. And we don't even recognize it sometimes, because we're not in those situations. Yeah. So it's crazy.
Yeah, we're in the middle class, so it doesn't affect us at all. We don't even think about it.
Yeah.
We didn't come from any place even close to what they experience on a daily basis.
Yeah. Because Mika was saying that, the way that we live, we just assume that everybody else is kind of living the same way.
Yeah.
We think, oh, well, some are maybe a little bit better and a little bit lower, but we don't think, quite to the extent of how much higher or how much lower than they are from us. We just think that, oh, we're all the same. So.
It's nuts. Yeah. There's such a disparity in the United States. It's insane, and we don't really even realize it.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's cool having somebody actually, being passionate enough about the things going on in the world to actually try to make a difference, and then she's publicizing it to everybody else to try to get people to help out and stuff like that. So that's cool too.
It looked like they were able to do a lot of good things so far.
Yeah.
So far, and they're just starting.
Yeah. So it'd be cool to see where they actually go later on, and where they actually end up with all the progress that they've made.
And how much better our country is actually going to be from this tiny little project that they started.
Yeah, just from like one woman like wanting to make a difference. So it would be cool to see what difference it would make if a ton of other people were to actually go along with that. But yeah, but yeah, that was our discussion. Thanks.